There
They,
we
they
go.
both do DSTA, I assume, even though we didn't see the date changing. DSTA is like a strat that we will see in Sand, but
Yeah.
yeah. Okay,
But yeah. So
let's
right
just see
now
how Kev goes.
we can see that Door is already taking the lead because G-Man uses the physical copy of the game, while um, Door is using digital. Now, G-Man is actually kind of like known for using physical because he has many world records that he wouldn't have if he didn't use physical. No, he has many
Well, records
world
that he
records
would
that he
have.
would have if he had digital instead of physical.
Like, he got an
Um,
1840 Koopa free running RTA time that would have been world record on digital, even though it was like 15 behind the actual like RTA world record because that was on digital. Digital loads a lot faster. Like, digital is the game that you buy on the eShop. In any percent, it's yeah. Now Ganon has an 1820, but
yeah, at the time,
at the
yeah.
time that would have been world record. Like, in any percent, it's not that big. I believe it's somewhere between 10 and 15 seconds, and it's like less than 1 second for most kingdoms. But it will probably be a difference, but that won't matter on this race.
And not only would G-Man have the KFRTA world record if he used digital, he would also have the All Birds world record if he used digital. Um, but as we all know, I
Both
have
of
the
them are
right
getting
record.
left side.
So yeah, both of
I
them
thi-
getting left side. That's the first main trick of the game, and we'll be seeing Door, I think, exiting with a looks like a 218 cap or a
yeah, and G-Man with the
219 cap.
222, I believe. Yeah, those are really good exits.
Two very good exits for
I
both
mean, the
runners.
pretty clean first kingdom for both of them. G-Man had a bit of sloppiness, but it doesn't really
Yes.
matter.
All right, predict with channel points.
I don't know what it means. All right,
You know
I
what?
guess
I'm gonna bet all love.
I guess I'll put 10 Door,
There we
but
go.
that doesn't mean anything. Anything can happen.
Yeah,
That's like
anything
the
can
point of
happen.
races. Um, yeah. Now it's Cascade. Cascade is a pretty boring kingdom. It has a bunch of cutscenes and not many
Yeah,
moons, but it still has a
it's like a
few tricks that
tutorial
you can
kingdom
screw
kind
up.
of.
Yeah. I don't think any of them will go for DSS. But if you don't go for DSS, it won't really matter. G-Man uncapturing the change up early, that's pretty unfortunate, but that's not the main time loss. So it's probably fine. But yeah, DSS is like a trick where you go like on the back on like by jumping on like a precise spot on the wall, and it's really difficult and not very consistent compared to Dino Skip. So both of them will be just taking the Dino to go up to the Madam Brute fight.
Yeah. And we'll be seeing that neither of them are going for DSS because, as we all know, DSS is quite a hard trick.
Yeah. It
Um,
loses. It saves 11 compared to Dino Skip, so it's really not a main thing to be worried about.
yeah, so because Door's not doing DSS, he has to go for the Dino
Neither of them are doing
trick.
DSS.
Well,
Yeah,
and
Dor
yeah,
getting it cleanly,
both
and I
runners getting
believe
it clean.
G-Man is getting it cleanly. Yeah. So the difference is very small so far.
Yeah, it's like 5 seconds. There you go. Yeah, once we get out past it, I'll be able to calculate a more precise exit. But a lot of the time saved that Door has is because of the digital loads that he has over G-Man's physical.
Yeah,
Because the most time saved that there is in Door in digital over physical is in the early game, like in Cap.
yeah, the first load is slower on digital by a
Second or two.
no. I think it's around a second or maybe less.
Yes.
It's definitely not 2
A
seconds.
second or two scoring. Come on. All right. Now, as you can see, both runners are getting the multi-moon.
And now there are two options. They can either go for chest clip, which is 0.5 over the other one, which is the random moon that is like lying there. I'm not sure about the name. But the chest clip
the
is way
mountain
more
moon.
difficult, but yeah, we will see what both of these runners will do.
All right.
And
let's see.
it looks
Thor is
like
gonna be going for chest clip. Nope.
no.
It's such a weird line to get them out.
That's not really a weird line. That's like a safe line to take because you can bonk on that small rock on there and you can totally avoid it. Yeah, G-Man brushed the wall, which lost his speed and screwed up the moon grab a bit, but it's really not anything main. The difference is very minor so far. Yeah, and good luck to both runners. Even though it already happened, good luck in past tense.
Good luck.
Yeah, I don't know how am I supposed to say that.
I don't know. How do you even say? I hope that both of the runners had good luck. There we go.
Yeah, dope. Okay, 532 Cascade for Door. Really nice Cascade exit. And 539 for G-Man. So there's a 6-second difference. That is nothing major. That can really easily be backed up in any of the kingdoms if Door does a small mistake.
So while we're talking about exits, I implore everybody here to go look at the stat sheet to be able to see a more linear representation of these exits.
The stat sheet. The stat sheet is kind of cool.
It's kind of cool.
I mean, it's really cool, but some of the stats are funny. Some of the stats are
really cool.
Also, shout outs to Plan B Esports for organizing this whole event.
Big shout outs to Plan B. And there's also a prize pool for Plan B Esports, which you, the viewer, can contribute to by going to !Plan B prize.
Runners just planted the seed, which grew because they modified the date at the beginning of the run that we sadly couldn't see. It basically that seed requires like an hour to grow, it requires 20 minutes to go. But by putting your switch date on like a daylight saving time, the game you can make the game believe that an hour has passed. So that way the seed will just grow while you're in the rumble room area, and it gives you a free moon. Who came up with GSTS? I am not sure. I think a lot of runners were in that.
G-Man bonking because he was a little bit too far right there. So now Door is going to go for the infamous Doom Moon. See if he's going to get it.
I would be really surprised if he missed it.
He did get it. But as we know, the Doom Moon can cause troubles for runners, especially during races. You may remember the famous Nicrovita clip where it took him like 10 tries to get the moon.
Why are you talking like this? Okay, G-Man also getting it, and now Door is going up for this new strat. The recently found strat called Dram strat.
2 years ago, bro. It was found 2 years ago. It's a very hard strategy, but Door gets it with ease. Now, Snow, can you tell me the reason why it's called the Dram strategy?
It's popularized by a man named Dram55 who ran this game briefly at like the beginning of the speedrunning history of this game, and he particularly asked the strat not to be named after him, so we just started calling it Dram strat.
Yeah, just to kind of troll him. And then we named other strats, even strats that I didn't find Dram strats, such as Snow Dram, Retro Dram, Cloud Dram.
Yeah, like every strat where you like keep capping like a place and then you home on it after collecting something is called a Dram.
And then also trick jumps where you go from the Odyssey to another area are also called Dram because it's Snow Dram.
It is pretty weird. Like there is no correct definition of Dram. There was this video of like Fearsome Firemate that tries to explain what the Dram strat is, and it's probably the best video in the entire internet. It's so weird. It's such an experience to watch it.
So right now, G-Man's going for reverse Jaxie. Door already got it, but
it's basically like a small reroute where you grab the Jaxie Moon and then the Pillar Moon and then the Box Moon while manipulating the bullet build to crash the box while you're on your way, and this is like a second. It's not a major time save, and it's way harder than Jaxie skip, but it's definitely a cool strat.
And Door misses one spin throw notes. Now, previously, I watched Door miss one spin throw notes, but the last note was all the way on the first tree. Thankfully, this one is on the second tree, and so it's not too much of a time loss at all. So it looks like Door is gonna get, I think, is this a a 9:54 exit. That's no. I did not say that. I did not say that. A 10:17, 14 exit. I'm trying my hardest.
G-Man struggling with the notes, and I think it's a 10-17 of Jack.
Yeah, but yeah.
No, wait, it's 10-15. I'm dumb. We are not good at this. We are not good at send exit. We are not good at send exit.
So we can see that Door is really pulling ahead of G-Man. G-Man just had a more sloppy. Didn't G-Man miss Ram?
Yeah, there is still not a major.
G-Man missed Ram, and that really caused that. While we were talking
10-40 send, there's a 25-second difference. That is not that. Is it 20? Yeah, it's a 25-second difference. So it's nothing too major, but that's definitely a bit of a comfortable lead to Door. He can make a few mistakes and still be ahead.
Yeah.
So yeah, especially at the Heart trick and the Heart Kingdom like Blake. Yeah, that taking damage loses a free additional second. So it's unless there's a checkpoint nearby, and Door decided not to go for that checkpoint because I think they would have been slower.
How Door will be going for the infamous late clip. Now
I would be surprised if he didn't go for it. Okay, he goes for it. Does the setup? Yeah, and that's the first try. It looks like. Oh no, he clipped back, and that's the opportunity of G-Man to back up, and that looks good again. Oh no! The same thing happened. That is really unfortunate. All right, and Door, that's not gonna work.
25 seconds.
Okay, that works. G-Man, I think that was the first attempt for G-Man, and it worked. That's a big time save over Door for G-Man.
Yeah, so now the race is closer than ever.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
One moon apart.
Yeah.
So all the
okay, so 11:58 and 12 flat, or like a high 12, or like a low 12:01. So the difference is less than 3 seconds now, which will definitely matter in Wooded.
Yeah, G-Man deniers are probably at the edge of their seats right now, just like kind of.
G-Man denier.
So yeah, we're seeing a real comeback right now.
Yeah.
But yeah. So now they're
still in the lead. But that's only a 3-second difference. That can change very easily in like the next kingdom as well. Like Wooded is possibly the hardest kingdom in the game. It's like many people agree that it's up there amongst the most difficult kingdoms. But
yeah, Wooded could really make or break a run.
Yeah.
As Metro Bowser's Luncheon. We'll be seeing if either runner goes for Spiritless, but we'll actually see this in the future.
Spiritless Luncheon.
Spiritless Luncheon.
I mean, yeah, Luncheon is also really hard, especially if you're doing Spiritless. But yeah, this time we'll just talk about Wooded. Wooded has like a skip that you can only try once, and it saves a bunch of time. It saves like 15 seconds, and it like allows you to do like an entire different route.
Now, Snowy, tell me what this trick is called.
This trick is called the Moon Clip. It's used in the Wooded Kingdom at the knot. We didn't see a Moon Clip. A Moon Clip is basically using a moon to like get an upwarp, and that upwarp can put you in a wall, and that's what they will try to abuse by timing backflip and the cap throw in a way where the upwarp happens, and if the upwarp happens, then they are probably in the wall.
Now, can you remind me, because the name isn't really coming to me, who discovered the moon clip?
I think his name is Robin Cyrex. He's a German speedrunner who sadly hasn't really been playing Odyssey in a while.
Yeah, kind of went inactive recently, but we thank Robin Cyrex for his contributions to the Super Mario Odyssey speedrunning community. Now, we'll be seeing Door going for Shop. We can see that Door pulled ahead of G-Man, probably because of loads, but and because of a more clean start. So yeah, we'll really be seeing what's happening right now.
Here, I think both of them will go for 3 route, which is another modification of the route. It only saves like 1 or 2 seconds. Instead of the story moon, you grab this moon and you use 2 Shining Bounces to get out to the uproot. It's really cool. And I think G-Man also goes for it. He doesn't go for the first Shining Bounce. I don't blame him for that. That might not look that difficult, but it's really hard to time that first Shining Bounce. Right, and let's see if Door can pull off nut clip. So there's the rhythm that you can use for 2 backflips and the cap throw.
It's like ooh, and let's see. You can find that beat in the song "In the Summertime" by Mungo Jerry. Just some information. So right now,
It's insane. Alright, Shine bounce out of bounds and grabs the moon, and G-Man also getting nut clip. So yeah, there's this moon that you can, that if you like go into that box, you cannot escape. So you have to touch like the real bottom of that moon, and the good way to do that is to do a wall jump on the wall beforehand and hold back, and then you barely touch the moon, and that allows you to go back in bounds at the part you want to.
Yeah. So yeah, right now. Yeah, because this race is actually pre-recorded, so he's not actually like racing right now. This race is actually pre-recorded. That's why he can do homework and type in chat while he's doing the run, or so it appears.
The door just reminded me that I didn't look at him doing ramp. He did wall jumpless, which just basically means that he has to get a triple jump on the ramp that we saw earlier, and that is not. I don't know how it works, but it doesn't feel like it's happening all the time. And after that, you have to do like a difficult height jump to like get up to the platform to progress. It saves like a second, but it's pretty difficult.
And now both runners are
going Flower Road skip. Is this jump? It's if you do this route, it's basically required to do this jump. Because
G-Man gets yeah, he got it. That was a really weird angle, but it's good there. Then again, I said that Door's mountain movement angle was weird, but that's so I don't know if G-Man usually does that angle. Anyways,
people usually don't practicing backing up FRS that much.
Yeah, we'll be watching Door fighting Spewer. Haha, just kidding. This route is called Wooded.
If he goes up for Wooden now, I'm going to be really I would have liked that. That would have been funny. Okay, now he does a stun cancel, which basically means that he spams A, and in hoping that he doesn't land on that one frame that he isn't pressing A, because then he would get a stun, which would make him unable to move for a few seconds. And G-Man didn't go for the stun cancel.
It's a dive, which is a lot safer.
Yes. And it doesn't lose that much time, so there's nothing wrong with that. And now Door is doing the flooded pipe section, which is a cycle-based like 2D area, because you can only move in 2 directions, or like 4, I guess, if you count one up and down. And that was nice pipe. And we're gonna see what Wooded Door is getting. If I am not mistaken, that is a 30. That is a 31. Yeah. Alright. 1831 Wooded from Door. Really nice Wooded. Really puts him at a good position. That was a 32. 506. Yeah, 506 Wooded. That's really, really good.
That's really good.
For like all runners. And HeyItsGman with the 1840. So the difference is less than 10 seconds. Oh wait, 1840. Did I say something stupid? Oh yeah, I did. It's 1850.
Oh man.
We are not on top of our game here.
Yeah, we don't have the math skills with a Z. But yeah, 1850 for G-Man, and now they're gonna be going in Cloud and fighting the big bad evil Bowser one.
But the difference is only 18 seconds. So wait, is it? I really hope it is. Yeah, it is. It is 18 seconds. So it's still not anything major. Hey Door, what if you shut up? I would really appreciate it. You're in the game right now.
Can you please stop disrespecting one of the runners in the tournament? Right now we're gonna be seeing Door doing the second phase, and he's doing it really well actually. Petition
to tend to comment. Thank you, Zach, in the box Whitey. Okay, yeah. Every kingdom has a bunch of opportunities to mess up and lose a bunch of time, but there are some harder ones. Like in Cloud, it's rare to do me 6 any like loss. For example, a Deathpin loss even though it's not a bad kingdom to die on because you can restart really quickly, a bad death there can cost you up to like 25 seconds. So you have to hope that you don't die.
Yeah, that's the way Lost is. And now you can see that both runners are already out of Cloud. It's one of those kingdoms that goes by in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, it's the shortest kingdom in the game. So yeah,
Yeah.
here's Lost.
Which is the
Probably one of the coolest kingdoms and one of the more fun kingdoms to perform as well, even though it's really dumb as well. So there's
Yeah.
a bunch of frustrating parts. Dor is going for this strat where you do a double jump instead of a long jump through the gap. It saves very little time, but it's like just a little optimization. Also, he doesn't do a cap bounce to grab the butterfly moon.
Alright.
You can really see the top level. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, the one G-Man does. He just does a roll boost and a long jump through the edge. And Dor is really on top of his game here. That's a really good loss for Sim so far.
So we'll be seeing if Dor goes for the famous strategy, reverse torpedo, which is where you actually get the moon on the stump before getting the moon in the blocks.
Yeah, it's a pretty difficult to time that because you don't even have Cappy, and you have to wall jump on like a specific spot in like a clunky wall where you cannot always long jump on, but he nails it perfectly.
Yeah.
G-Man deactivating Klepto. Yeah, by jumping on that little stat thing, you can deactivate Klepto, and it's required for if you don't want to Klepto and want to collect the other moons. Yeah, G-Man doesn't do reverse trap beetle. That's really respectable. Reverse trap beetle is really hard. And Dor is already done with Lost. 2146 plus 21.
In the blink of an eye. Blink and you'll miss it. And now
wait, 2207 for Dor.
2207 Lost.
Oh, wait, did I screw it up again? No, I didn't. And G-Man didn't go for Soul Triple Needle. Salt Triple Neither. That is also a hard strat that we didn't really mention. It's basically giving Cappy to a trap beetle and jumping up to that part of the next to the cage of the thing of the tree. So when the trap beetle shoots Mario, Mario's already there. Where is the salt, bro, Snoy? What salt? What did I say?
Yeah, Snoy making a bunch of verbal miscues.
It's a pre-recorded run. Dor and G-Man aren't playing right now.
Yeah. Now, right now they're both in Metro Kingdom. Dor gonna go for.
Did you catch G-Man's Lost exit?
I'll just tell you what it is right now. It is 2235. So he's only +6 on his PB.
Let's go.
Even though G-Man's behind Dor by like 30 seconds, he can still get a PB. Even though he missed a dram and didn't have the cleanest wooded. So yeah, we'll be seeing what's happening.
Hi, brother. He just said to me hi in Hungarian. What's up? I'm not sure who you are.
Hungarian representation of the Twitch chat. Right now we're gonna be watching Dor. Gonna be doing Goomba Heck. No, that wasn't Goomba Heck. My bad. I'm sorry. So right now,
Fast City Hall. Shout out to Bliplo.
Goomba Heck.
Bliplo made.
It was actually censored, so we were naming it to make it a more kid-friendly and stream-friendly and Clan B friendly. With names such as Goomba Heck, Goomba Frick, Goomba Darn, and
Goomba Darn.
Goomba Flip. So yeah, we're gonna be watching
Okay. Not swear, because I think you could swear because the chat is showing up on the stream and Dor just swear and no one banned him.
We can't swear. I don't care about chat. It's in the integrity of the stream. I swear. So right now, G-Man just going for the first cycle as Dor is preparing for the second cycle. Hopefully, Dor gets a 2 cycle. It's very rare to see runners get 3 cycles and run. At least top runners. 106.41 runners get it all the time. I forgot what my PB is, so I think that might be accurate. But yeah, looks like Dor gets 2 cycles. Yeah, it's a 2-cycle wiggler for Door. And
Yeah, but if it was 2-cycle,
what?
did you double check if it was a 2-cycle?
Yeah.
I like that fact. Okay, okay, let's see if G-Man gets the 2-cycle.
I think that you should be able to get it pretty easily. This is a nice looking pattern. The only thing that's a problem is silly.
2-cycle is not really an issue for these runners, so it's really rare to see them get a free cycle.
Yeah.
It can happen, and if the Mecha Wiggler cycle is or the pattern is not good, then that can happen. But yeah.
Alright, so right now, Door's gonna be going for another one of those Metro strats that Dram strats that you're talking about. This one's called Metro Dram, so let's see if he gets it. And
Yeah,
now,
that's probably the easiest one because you have a bunch
like,
of time to set it up. But now it's
So,
Scoop
right-
Flip.
yeah, Scoop Flip, which is lots of fun. Because
It's the opposite of fun. It's probably the worst trick in this game.
probably the last trick that's like really like it's like probably like I should probably stop talking. It's probably like the last trick that like it's kind of equivalent to Lake Flip. It's a little bit easier than Lake Flip, but you know, I don't know what I'm talking about. I've never done either of those strategies. I shouldn't be
I personally think that Lake Clip for like a player just start booting up the game is harder. But for me, Lake Clip is way easier than not Scoop Clip. I really don't like Scoop Clip.
Yeah, Lake Clip, you can learn it and get it, but Scoop Clip, it's just completely, like, it's really janky, because obviously it's a glitch, technically.
Okay, Door going in the slots for this route called... I'm not sure what the route is called, but instead of doing the Story Moon, but with like the music... Musicians...
There we go. Yeah.
And the Scrap Moon. Instead of that, you just do the Slots moon and grab the 2 moons in the bullet building sub area. Oh my god, that was such a good bomb. That was really good. That was really weird.
When he says good, he actually means that was a pretty weird bomb.
Yeah, like an unfortunate bomb that I haven't seen in my life.
Yeah, so yeah, Door's doing bullet building right now.
Yep, not sure what the route is. What is the route called? Is it called just bullet building? Because that's not the call of the route, it's the call of the sub area.
Nah, we call it bullet building route. It'd be weird to call it like musician-less metro. Like that's just like okay. So right now
that would be way more funny. I would prefer that. G-Man
yeah,
also going for this route after getting slots.
Building apart. If you know him. Yeah, so, yeah, Door's gonna... Yeah. You know, Snoy, I can't hear a single thing you're saying because of that silly voice suppression software. G-Man messing up bullet building, so he has to go for this guy. I can very, very, very faintly hear Snoy. Very faintly. But I guess I'll... Snoy, if you talk in regular voice, we'll hear you fine.
Okay, so I'm still gonna finish the sentence even though G-Man's been out of that for like 20 seconds now. So
Okay.
in bullet building, you have to go really quickly to get the cycle of the bullet bill, and then you have to do an insta capture with an up throw, and it's pretty tricky. It's pretty janky, but I do say so myself.
That is a janky.
And now G-Man, what is G-Man doing? That was such a weird... Is that like what people do? I haven't seen that. It's like a weird version of Accurate Climb where instead of like a backflip at the start, you do a ground pound jump.
Yeah.
Both of them are really good runs. None of them did like many mistakes. Door screwed up Lake Clip a few times.
Yeah. Door is on a really decent pace, especially since he messed up Lake Clip. And G-Man is actually ahead of his PB out of Night Metro. We'll be seeing how his what his day Metro looks like. He did have that mess up on bullet building, but aside from that, that was a pretty solid day Metro from G-Man.
Did he have a mess up on bullet building?
Yeah, he didn't insta capture because that trick is quite janky. So yeah, we'll be
-5 on PP without the Lake Clip. Yeah, this is a really Ghoul run for both of them. They both had like a few mistakes, but both of them are doing a really clean showcase. And but Door is still over 30 seconds ahead, which is still backupable if Door messes up later on.
Yeah.
Now it's Snow Kingdom. Snow Kingdom, you only need, you need 10 moves, right? Or 8?
Well, I think you can see by the amount of circles on there that
I can't. I put Chad that. Okay, I'm gonna move it. One. Oh, it just disappeared. I don't know. I think it's 10 or 8. Whatever. There's not a lot of moons, but they are so far spread about, and many of them are story moves that it's really a slow kingdom compared to most of them.
I said Snow Kingdom instead of Slow Kingdom. Well,
go through the route in your brain. That would take a lot of time, Cindy. Yeah. I'm trying to be safe.
I mean, Door Bomb.
What is
that?
That's a cool strat.
Oh, when he goes there, now that might lose a little bit more than. Okay, that loses like 10 seconds.
No, that wasn't 10, but yeah, that lost a bunch. G-Man just has to hope Door does more mistakes like this, so he can pull off that Dubsky.
Yeah, we'll be seeing if Door
collect the W.
Why do you laugh so hard at that? All right, let's see if Door's gonna be going for Snow Clip.
I just like the word the Dubsky a lot.
Another one of those silly moon clips that Robin said.
He didn't go for it, I think.
All right, and yeah, so he's just going down there.
The joke, his username is Door, and he bonked on the top of the door.
That's actually really funny. It's kind of related to how he got the PTT segment, where he went into a door.
Yeah, that was freaking dope.
That was some situational irony, right there. So yeah, right now we're gonna be seeing Door just finishing up.
Spiny menu. Yeah, situational item.
So yeah.
Think about these sentences that you say. Okay, yeah.
So yeah. Right now, Door is going to be going into the second sub area, which there's actually a clip found called Poland. I'm kidding. It's actually called ICC. It's just that XCXX wanted to be named Poland, but just the speedrunning populace as a whole decided to name it ICC. As we can see, Door is not going to be going for ICC. Instead, he's just going to use these Goombas. But with ICC, you skip the usage of the Goombas, and you get the Story Moon first, and then you go through a corner that's actually not there, and you get the moon, and then you warp into Snowdram. But we can assume that Door did not go for ICC, because normally you do,
Hashtag ban Snowy's Twitter. What does that mean? What did I do? Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, ICC, but none of them are going for ICC because no one can do ICC. Cindy Fusic is in the chat, is working on like a setup. And, but it's not consistent yet.
So we'll be seeing Door going for the hardest trick in the game. Well, probably not the hardest trick. I'm using a hyperbole right now.
It's a pretty hard thing, dude. It can be really consistent. It's basically a jump from the top of the Odyssey to the painting platform, and it requires full mastery of the ad, or like whatever Smallland said. I don't know. It's just like a jump.
So right now, for any people who are wanting to know like a tutorial if they want to do Snowdram themselves, there's actually a tutorial. It's so short that's in a Twitch clip, and it was made by one of our very own.
If you send it, I'm going to murder you.
Can we not promote murder live on Twitch? So right now, looks like Door got it, thankfully. Here's the clip, by the way. So right now we're gonna see if G-Man gets Snowdram. aka Snoydram.
Okay.
Snoydram. It's so good. So right now we'll be the reason why I think that Snowdram is so funny is because Mate, that's his Discord name, but like his name on everything else is Snoy. So and Snoy kind of sounds like snow. So right now we're gonna be watching
the Seaside.
Going into Seaside.
This is a pretty easy kingdom, but there are still a few stuff that can go wrong. Like this first jump here is not the easiest thing in the world.
Thanks for the follow. I can't read. What does that say, Snowy?
It's so pixelated. I think it's like Jiffy 018 or something like that.
Yeah, Jiffy 018. You actually got it right. Let me just ping to make sure. Yeah, thanks for the follow, Jiffy 018. We really appreciate that. Thanks for supporting Bukai King. So yeah, we'll be seeing G-Man. So G-Man is actually about even with his PB. He's only like 0.21 behind his PB. So we'll be really seeing if G-Man will get that dubski. Not like it looks like
in like a personal best dubski. But there is a chance for a double dubski. If Door screws up, then he can get a double dubski with the PB and the race win as well. But currently Door is in the lead.
Yeah.
The Door just gave like a brief review of his run so far. 25 in late clip and 8 at the start of snow. So yeah,
58 level?
It's not. Yeah, there's not that much of time loss so far for Door, apart from those.
Door made 2 major mistakes this run, which he did outline. Whoa! Why did the camera go like that? What? Now he's just like.
It happens sometimes. I know. I'm not sure what causes it, but it's pretty sus if I do say it so much.
Alright, so...
Someone said Among Us in chat and I had to say that word. I just felt an urge to.
Okay, so yeah, right now, Door's gonna be getting ready to go for a seaside clip. Or aka fish flip. I think that most people call fish flip.
What causes it? The air or all button on the controller? Wait, I thought it just happened randomly. I didn't know you had to press a button for it.
At the right time, that happens. So yeah, he gets it. So now you get to see the OOB section of Seaside. Which developers did not intend. So yeah, and just like that, in a blink of an eye, it just feels like we are exiting snow, and boom, chicka wow wow.
Seaside. So confused by everything you say. Okay, wait, this is a 37-26, maybe 27 for Door. That is a dope ass Seaside exit.
Nope. Keep your profanity to the minimum. All right, let's see what this Seaside exit. It looks like he's only plus 18 on his PB.
That's cool.
Plus 17 now because that was a good Seaside from yeah. Yeah, so let's see what G-Man's gonna get, because we'll be really seeing if G-Man can really...
It's like a 38-13.
38-13.
38-14.
Oh my goodness gracious almighty. He is 4 to 5 seconds ahead of his PB right now. So...
Wasn't he 0.02 ahead?
Yeah, well, he was 0.2 behind, but he must have had a lot of time save in Seaside in his PB, because right now we're seeing.
Good luck to G-Man. He can easily PB these. But I'm really curious on how you lost 45 seconds in Seaside in your previous PB.
By the way, to answer Ghost's question, it is 37 seconds. So now that we're in luncheon, we can finally talk about Spiritless, even though neither runner are going for it. Spiritless is when you do this very precise jump. Door usually uses a vault, but he's not using it here. But even though the vault gives him less height and is harder, but most runners use a triple to skip this Spiritless fight. And then there's you basically go through the kingdom without fighting Spirit or getting the story moons or the multi moons. And there are no photo boosts and nothing. There's nothing to help you. So
Jack, what did you say? How much G-Man was ahead?
G-Man is ahead by 3.7 seconds.
You said he was ahead with like 45 seconds, didn't you?
I never said that.
Was I tripping? I think I was tripping. I remember Jack saying it's 45 seconds ahead.
425, not 45. That'd be whack. But yeah, there's a jump in Spiritless, going back to Spiritless, even though neither runners are going for it, called Top Stick Jump, and you have to like get these invisible things, invisible blocks, and they're kind of crazy. But Spiritless is a very hard thing, but it's only used by people at the very top level. We will definitely, I'm very likely be seeing it in the future races in the tourney starting late January. All right.
So I wasn't even paying attention to what you were saying, but thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm not really doing this to educate you. I'm doing this to educate other people because you obviously know about Spiritless.
I in fact know about that new route, but
yeah.
that route only says like
the
7.
very route that Door got a BTT segment in before it was beaten by Psionic, I believe. Somebody like
Tyron, I think.
Tyron, okay. So yeah, we'll be seeing. So right now, going back to regular luncheon, both runners are having very good luncheon. No major mistakes I'm seeing so far.
Yeah, and now Door is doing this strat called camera manipulus, which means that like usually like moving the camera can affect how the Potabu is going, and like some runners or like runners that are not on like top level turn the camera down so the Potabu is in an optimal position. But if you do the movement really well, you don't need to turn the camera at all.
Okay, yeah. So right now, Door's going for forks, which, as some veterans of the game may remember, is what killed Lil Curb's not sub-hour, low 100 paced run way back in the day.
I think it was low 101 pace, but I'm not sure.
It was low 100 pace. I distinctly remember that. It's his actually most used clip. So, yeah, we'll be seeing.
Okay, so people in chat all tell me to make a joke, so I'm thinking of like the least funny joke I know.
Alright. So right now this was formerly called Turnip Clip, where you could use a turnip, but unfortunately, with the 1.3 release being faster, we no longer use Turnip Clip, and we have to get the cheese like little baby.
G-Man taking a bonk. That was quite unfortunate. That is a pretty hard thing to do. I'm not sure if we can call it a jump, where you like launch with the fork to a specific angle, and then you like. But it's just such a weird angle to hold that it's really easy to mess it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, that cheese. Dansta says that it has no RNG, but I'm pretty sure it actually has a bit of RNG.
Yeah,
but if you do the right thing.
I think Dansta is making a joke. So right now. Right now, we'll be seeing Door going for this wacky triple jump right here. Check that out. And he gets it. It's like, oh, he does not get it.
That is a quite unfortunate bonk, if I do say so myself.
Yes, it is quite unfortunate and quite... Yeah.
Someone should count how often we say the word "yeah" during this commentary, because it feels like it's the only word we are saying.
Yeah. Well, I only say 2 words. I say yeah and yeah. So right now.
Hardcore is recorded.
Yeah, the run's pre-recorded.
Yeah. But despite that mistake, the G-Man also had some mistakes, so the difference didn't change that much.
Alright, so Door, aside from that 5-second time loss, that was a pretty nice luncheon. And G-Man, aside from that bonk exclamation mark, that was a pretty good luncheon. So we'll be seeing both runners heading on to Ruin Kingdom, where Snoy, you can try to make a joke that will make me laugh out loud.
Okay, chat. Give me the worst jokes you know, until we're in it.
Porsche will win except you switch the C and the H. What are you doing? Alright. Alright, so now that we're in win... Oh god.
Wait, Jack, can you tell me what the name of that character in the Family Guy that is in the villager's name is?
Joe?
Yeah, Joe Mama.
That's a joke. Anyways, now that the fellows are in Ruin Kingdom,
and that's scoreboard 126. You screwed up there, buddy.
Yeah. NFS carbon 126. You got it wrong. But right now, Yeah, those are not very good jokes, but you know what they say. At first, you don't succeed. Now, yeah, that's right. So right now,
Should I make another one?
please don't.
I kind of don't want to.
We're doing our advertising. Please make sure to check out Plan B Esports, which is a organization that sponsored this entire tournament. Big thanks to Plan B Esports and Cool Pecking for putting this tournament on. Also, there's a prize pool for Plan B Esports, which you, the viewer, can contribute. So if you like the races, if you like the restream, if you like the commentators, first of all, thank you if you like the commentators, then you should probably donate to the prize pool so that whoever wins gets even more money. So we'll be seeing I kind of lost my train of thought, but looks like Door is finally done with the Ruined Kingdom.
G-Man said that he's on 1-0 pace. G-Man said that he's on 1-0 pace.
Oh gosh, G-Man is on 1-0.
Alright. I mean, makes sense because Door is having a decent run and G-Man is not that far behind. So
yeah, even though G-Man is minus 17 on his PB, I just checked.
Well, yeah, because that launcher was good. I assume his PB didn't have a good one.
Yeah, it'll be a dub.
Okay, it's good to know. We weren't paying attention for the exits lately, so we didn't know.
Yeah.
Alright, good luck, G-Man on the 1-0 then.
Now, just keep in mind that G-Man's ruined exit is 4808, so just make sure to keep that in the back of your head, chat. And everybody watching the stream in the past tense.
Wait,
or future tense.
Yeah, like I'm not sure what to say here. Like I'm not sure if I can wish good luck to him for a run that he already did. But
yeah, good luck.
I'm just hoping to get 1-0.
Yeah. So yeah, right now Door is gonna be entering
Bowser's Kingdom.
Yeah, sorry.
You should really memorize the order of the kingdoms in this game.
Let me think. Cap, Cascade, Sand, Lake, Wooded, Lost, Cloud, Metro.
You messed up. You messed up the order of Lost and Cloud. Okay, whatever.
All right. Door.
We're off to Bowser's.
Door is according to the stat sheet.
And he still has a big lead, like over 35 or 40 seconds, I believe.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
So
I'm just thinking.
So in terms of the race, Door is really dominating just because it's a very, very solid run for Door. Only 3 major mistakes. And if he hadn't made those mistakes, he would be on PB pace, sub-hour pace. And that would be our first sub-hour of the entire Plan B anything.
Yeah, no one got sub-hour so far.
Yeah.
Alright. 47-49 ruined exit, which makes him 12 seconds ahead, I believe. Or what did you say? What was his?
He's 19 seconds ahead of his PB right now, which is
let's go.
That is
and his PB is a 101.18, right? Oh yeah, it's there. I'm dumb. So yeah, that is 1:59 pace if he plays as well as he did in his PB.
Yes. And we don't. G-Man, do you have any time save in BM?
Possibly.
We'll be seeing that response very shortly. But until then, we'll be seeing G-Man going for Bird Ram, which is a trick that some runners do. Yeah.
It's basically a trick that loses like very little time over its counterpart of grabbing that one extra moon, because you have to grab 2 moons next to like all the moons that are mandatory to grab. So and there are like 3 or like even 4 potential candidates for that moon. One of them are like that moon that G-Man just grabbed. One of them are the moon on the roof that Door will grab shortly. One of them are the ones behind the crate, which Door will grab when he gets there. And the 4th one is the glory hole moon that no one does anymore because it's a lot slower.
It's a lot slower, but it's the easiest one in my opinion.
So Iron Fence. Do people do Iron Fence? I think that's really slow, but yeah, it's probably the freest one. Yeah. And Door not going for Bowser Jam, he just grabs this moon in a traditional way. G-Man losing a bit of time to shards because he messes up dieback. Dieback is really hard to time, so it's
Yeah, not too much of a time save right there. He's still easily on PvP.
Yeah. And still managed to get a pretty good shards, I would say. And Door is going to fight Harriet now.
Now, Harriet is, there's many ways to do Harriet, but it looks like Door is going to be doing, Door having a little bit on Harriet's head, but he finally does it. So, what Door's doing is a strat called Furriet, which was discovered by the speedrunner Fur, who currently is doing All Moon, well, formerly did All Moon. He's on to other projects right now. But Fall Guys and Minecraft.
Also grabbing that roof moon.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, we'll be seeing now we can see that while Door is going for the wrong way to do things, aka Harriet first, we'll be seeing what G-Man is gonna be going for.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can choose which boss you want to do first, it doesn't matter.
And that basically defines you as an SMO speedrunner.
Yeah. It's like a political party.
Yeah, political party. Now I'm a member of the Topper Party. I've been a proud member of the Topper Party since day one, simply because Topper is the harder boss. Because
why does it matter? You fight them 51 minutes into the run, or like these runners do it. Also,
yeah.
like it might look like Dory is leading a lot. G-Man has an extra moon, so the Door will have to lose at least like 10, maybe less seconds to grabbing that moon that G-Man doesn't have to grab. So that might be a bit of a difference later. I haven't checked on Door's bunnies.
Yes.
Harriet first is based on red build. Disagreed.
No, Topper first is blue pilled.
Yeah, I'm actually Topper first as well. I thought there were more Topper first than there are actually.
Yeah, Topper first is like being a lefty, in which only 10%,
is it?
Yeah, it's like some ways. Like 10% of Topper first people are no, 10% of people are lefties, so they're in the minority as well. And just like being a lefty, a lot of people think that going for Topper first has connections to being a sinner. So right now we're going to be seeing Door going for mech. We'll be seeing what strats he goes for. I'm going to see if he gets Topper acquired, target acquired, fast climb, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, let's just check this out.
Wait, Jack, are you left-handed?
I'm left-handed, yes.
Why is everybody left-handed? Like it feels like everyone in this community is left-handed. Okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but some people said it in chat now, and I also know a bunch of left-handed runners.
Yeah, Ganon Slayer's left-handed.
Yeah, like Eek just said that he's left-handed. Door is left-handed.
04 dude is left-handed.
Yeah.
Oh man, Zypher is left-handed. Shout out to Connecticut gang.
Partial left-handed me.
That means like you do some things left-handed and you do some things right-handed. For example, I'm left-handed, but I'm right-footed, meaning that my right foot is stronger than my left foot. Now we see that Door has a great mech with target acquired, Topper acquired, a nice climb and everything. And we were just talking about left-handed and right-handed. So yeah,
let's see G-Man.
And this is definitely something to watch because if he gets mech right, this is a PB.
Yeah, Door is going for that Dubsky and G-Man is going for that mono. So it's So if everything goes the way it's going right now, both of these runners will be happy at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's like 4 days ago or whenever they did the race.
Yeah, at the end of a Tuesday. So G-Man, let's see if he'll get target acquired. All right, target acquired.
Yeah, let's hope. This is a pretty This is a pretty quick trick to do. Like you have to do some quick inputs.
Nice.
So really nice for G-Man. He's definitely still on pace.
Still on pace. And now he's 28 seconds out of his PB going out of bunnies. Oh my gosh, this could not only just be a PB, this could be a clobber fest on his old PB. So we could be seeing a mid like wait.
Okay, so if he's 28 ahead,
he's on 4x pace.
Well, let's go. I'm gonna get bobbed.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
BPT was 59-59 into Moon, and my Moon Gold saw. Oh, I guess,
Oh, man. Now we
I
have
guess
two
Door's
runners
an
that are
also
on pace. We have two runners that are r/on pace Odyssey. Wait, why did I say at on pace Odyssey? So we could be seeing not one but two PBs. We'll be seeing what's happening here.
good for both of them. I mean, Door has to gold Moon by 3 seconds, so. And even though he said his gold is not really good, that is quite a call to say that he's gonna gold
Yes.
by that much. But let's see, yeah. Yeah, the Door needs an insane Moon, but G-Man doesn't really need an insane Moon. He just needs a decent Moon to get 1-0.
All right, let's see what he needs. He needs to get a 100. He needs to get a 525 Moon or 524 Moon, which should be easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah. G-Man is really good at Moon. I remember that. I'm not sure what his gold is exactly, but
so I don't know what his Moon gold is. But
Door got damaged. That might have killed the goal. That might have killed the goal.
But this is still an insane, and I say insane run from Door. As with G-Man, both runners are having probably two of the best runs of their lifetime when you get rid of Door's messed up late clip. Now, if Door didn't mess up late clip that many times, this would be a PB. And if you didn't mess up the tricks in Snow and Luncheon, this would be like 3x. Oh my god. So, yeah, that is insane. Yeah, it's a 144 BPT for G-Man. So
good luck to both of them for this Moon. This is really insane.
Goodness gracious. Amadeus, Mozart.
Yeah. To do a major mistake in escape for G-Man letting to win the race, but I don't think G-Man cares too much right now if he gets 1-0.
Yes.
And the thing about the mistakes G-Man made,
made Graham.
Yeah, that was a 1040 sand, which I'm sure
wooded, messed up bullet building.
Yeah, this is even if this is a really good run for G-Man or a really good PB, he still has more potential to be that, and that is scary. Maybe we're looking at like the next Sabao runner. Okay, that's We'll see. That was that was a call. That was a call.
TBD. Maybe by the end of the year. But yeah, that's actually crazy. So yeah, we'll be seeing both runners. As we can see, Door is on his final cycle, while I believe G-Man is on his second cycle. Yeah, second cycle for G-Man. So, all right, here we go. Let's see. This is the moment of truth. Let's see what Escape Door needs to get a 59 or a PB.
That doesn't look good. Yeah. Okay, he's gonna pull out the 155 Escape right now.
A 155? Oh man, that does not sound very likely. I'll be honest. Unless he does 2DSS. Gonna get some 2DSS memes in the chat. Memer's delight. So yeah, so we'll be seeing Door go for 2D skip, which could be a run killer or a way to really tighten up the game. He should go for yeah, and he's not doing XD skip because that's slower. He's doing this one, which okay. So yeah, Door is just gonna head into pillars.
13 for G-Man to 1-0. He can probably pull it off. G-Man's PP is a 1-0-118. It's on the screen. I'm not blaming you. I didn't see that at first either. But yeah.
Boom.
And
okay.
Door needs a...
Nope. Can we get some at ILSFlow Pro 91s in the chat?
If he gets a 48 first, I will be. That would be interesting. And he missed 3 fireballs, so I find it quite unlikely.
Yeah, I don't think that's. I'm sorry, Door, but
yeah, I think he still has this stuff in the bag, unless
not be a peanut butter. So right now we'll be seeing Door just going for pillars, and We're seeing George close out this run, but don't let that distract you. Well, kind of distracted. G-Man only needs a 108 killers to get that 100. Oh my! You get some positive.
It's a 107, but yeah, let's go. All right. He has to not die here.
What an insane run from Door as well. Look at that. This is gonna be a 100, 12, 11, 12, 11. Okay. Yeah.
GG's Door.
G-Man having a little bit of trouble on the second pillar, but aside from that, he's going insane. Now, this is actually crazy. So we'll be seeing him going for the third pillar, gets that very cleanly. Now it's all up to the fourth pillar. Well, yeah, here we go, fourth pillar. And that's good. Oh my god, GG's to G-Man. What an insane PB. That's over 30 seconds, I think. Right? Oh no, he took damage. So, wow.
48.
Oh my, 40. Oh, that's a 30-second PB. Oh my god, G-Man. Congratulations, my man. Up to 10048. Wow. I can't do that.
That's insane.
But
what a race. What a race.
Insane race. This is probably one of the craziest races. Even though it wasn't close, we got to see both runs become insane. With G-Man getting a 30-second PB and Door getting a low 100. Is that the best race time? Oh yeah, the best. It's the second best finish. The second best finish, only trailing.
What was the best finish?
CMFP's 10003, which I believe.
I didn't know that happened. But all right, huge GG's the Door on getting the Dubsky, and huge GG's on G-Man on getting the 10 with a 30-second PB. That's really insane, man. I got bombed.
G-Man are sobbing right now. They are sobbing because G-Man is just going wicked on his. Even though, oh my goodness gracious, you know it can happen any run.
This happened on Tuesday, right?
Yeah, this was on Tuesday.
He managed to captain the secret for this long. Bro, imagine getting sub-hour like this.
If I were G-Man, I would just immediately tell the entire. I'd be like, what would I do? I'd probably tell Fierce on Fire, tell him to spread the word.
just DM Fierce on Fire. Hey, I got the 1048.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It would be really hard not to tell this to people.
Yeah,
huge props to you, man. That's amazing. But yeah, huge GG's to both runners. Even though G-Man couldn't make it the league, I don't think he's very disappointed. And huge GG's the Door.
A very good note. A very, very good note. Now, if both runners would like to join the quote-unquote VC, Saran, you can move to both runners. VC stands for voice chat, by the way.
G-Man is on physical.
GG-Man.
Yeah, that was something. That was definitely a run.
Yeah, insane.
A run. Shouts to G-Man. So G-Man, how did you keep this secret for this long?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I was really tempted to post everywhere. Now I actually can, so that's good. But I did tell a few people in a group chat, but that was pretty much it.
Yeah, massive.
It honestly, it didn't feel real when I first got it, because I don't know, just a 30-second PB, you don't get that every day.
Not especially as top of a level as you. That's a Snort Perky Bop and a 100, and that's our second 100 today because we had a Pepper 100 as well.
It was 4 days ago, but yeah. Also, GG's the Door of winning the race and getting. I think that was the third best run of your life, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was my third best. It did. Yeah, so before BM, it would have been 59 1x BPT. It was so stupid.
I mean that happened, but it was definitely really good for you.
It was just I don't think I've ever had one of those runs before where apart from a few splits, just everything kind of just worked. Nothing went wrong that entire race apart from 3 mistakes before BM.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And if you didn't get the 3 mistakes, that would be a huge PB. So massive GG's to Door.
Yeah. Both of them on Twitch.
GG's to G-Man. Door. Sorry. Door, how do you feel about qualifying?
I'm excited. I'm really, really glad. I thought I'd be too rusty to actually qualify. I thought I was for sure going to drop at least one in groups, but I'm glad I'm through.
Yes, congratulations. This is probably one of the most incredible matches that I've seen. One of the best matches that I've commentated for sure, and probably like you completely subverted. I don't know what subverted means, but let's hope that means something good. You
Just
completely
roll with it.
everybody's expectations, G-Man. Like that was insane.
I know.
I really.
Yeah, that was a really good run.
The beginning of the best.
I'm really proud of both of you.
The early game
All
wasn't
of
that
the
good.
runners.
I'm gonna be honest. Early
Shout
game
out to
wasn't
the
the
runners.
best, but still clutched
Fo-
it.
Follow the runners D_00R and HeyItsGman. Follow the comment. I shouldn't be the one. I shouldn't say
All
that.
the commentators, they're really
Okay,
good.
thanks, Dora. All right. So because Dora said it, follow the commentators. Twitch at Rockin' Jack,
How did I say that?
Rockin' Jack and Snowy Perky.
This is commentators. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there we go. And follow the restreamer, Serenmu. Just
Yeah.
restream.
And follow Densta, the organizer.
Yes, and follow Plan B Esports on Twitter. And I don't know if they do Twitch, but I think they might do Twitch. But yeah, we're coming up. Oh wait, we're not even like. Wait, okay, we're still here. Okay. So yeah, follow Plan B Esports. Make sure to check out the prize pool.
Watch Meavy versus Speed coming up soon.
Yes, this is gonna be a great race.
Yeah, sorry if the commentator was bad. Sorry if the commentating was bad. Yeah.
The commentating was not
Amazing.
bad.
Commentating was lit.
We're proud of you, Snowy. Anyways, here's Miwi and Speed. Now, the thing about this is, although they do have a PB that's 1 minute apart from each other, Speed has been very, very consistent throughout this tournament. We'll be seeing if this stays up with Speed, with the race again. So we'll really see what's going to happen, and it's going to be very interesting to see. So make sure to stick around for that. And then later, we have the Sophomore Any Percent League with Thorough versus Funk Factory. And then the Freshman League, which will be Zach versus the restreamer himself, Serenmu. So, yeah, make sure to do SMO Smart schedule to see what's happening later. And, yeah, that's all I have to say. What do you have to say, Smart?
Nothing, see.
Okay.